Yeah.
Oh, the Vikings. Oh, nice job locking out the Raven there.
Yep, so it's not going to be able to do anything of its own, but it's still just a bit of pressure. Not really that crazy, and now we see a few more. Oh my gosh, it's more about the Vikings, and then they will try to negate that air superiority of the other player, but it does seem like Future is going to have 2 active Vikings, and now he does have 4 after that exchange.
Looking pretty good in that regard, so we do see some scans. Well, Juanito's making sure things aren't going to be too many tanks moving forward. Oh, 2 great shots right there. Great job there.
It was only because of the vision. The Marines are moving forward now, too, but they're just out of range of each other, so they cannot take each other out.
Behind this, Future's taking another base, so he's basically saying, I'm going to lock you out. I'm going to take my expansion behind this and be in a good spot. And he knows that it's very hard for Special to try to find those areas to drop or do things to come back into this. And really, it's just kind of these main tanks here that are kind of the scary part. So if Special...
Oh! He's going to drop down on the tanks, and the SCVs are going to come off the line, but 3 tanks almost get taken out, and he will take it out. Future pushing on in. He's killed 19 SCVs, and it looks like he might be able to push here for the victory. No way.
Oh,
that's the
GG. Look at that hype. Oh, my gosh. Future takes out Masa, takes out Special. He is the TVT expert of the tournament.
Oh, with the decisive strike, landing the Viking.
The ropes are coming off the line, kids ready. You just putting it all on this push. He's up to 51, he's at 15, his team, everything.
What's up, guys? So doing my Cheeseadelphia 2018 recap sort of all rolled into one here. If you got to see the beginning of the video, it was all the behind the scenes footage that I was able to kind of put together. Got to see M. Canning take out Neeb and kind of the players' reaction and the audience's reaction when that happened. Then of course we got to see the future being able to kind of win through kind of the semifinals there. I put in a little clip of Tempo and I casting because it was super hyped to watch that, and then or be a part of that, being able to cast that. And then of course the finals itself, I wasn't casting, I was sitting in the audience with everybody else, and kind of being able to see Future's reaction when he won was amazing. So definitely wanted to put together this video so everyone can be able to see this. But I wanted to also do a little highlight of 2018 since I returned to StarCraft 2 coverage in 2018. For those that remember me, I guess is the best way to put it. I was doing casting back in Wings of Liberty and kind of did the plethora of different stuff. I worked for an organization known as Playhim TV, which used to run daily tournaments and was kind of, they'd stream it up, and it was very, very popular as a way for players to kind of, hey, if you win, you get $75. Like, this happens every single day that you can be able to sit here and help grind out and get better. Before they closed, in 2013, I want to say. So I was doing that, and in that early stages there, I was doing a lot of team leagues, working with other different things, like the first couple Team Liquid map contests. I was lucky enough to be able to do coverage for those. I of course did some of the early WCS NA and America exclusive community streams for that. I got to work with Fear Dragon and Tempo and Current TV, shout out to you, out of the game now, but used to be our awesome observer. We got to do some DreamHack coverage back in the day. So did lots of different stuff, and then lots of different projects here and there. I did some podcasting for many episodes, was very focused on the NA scene, kind of like how Ravi is nowadays with his like NA ladder heroes, and he did Breaking Out, which I helped with coverage about. I was very focused on that during my coverage time period, and then things rolled around and I took a hiatus and took a break and was doing a lot of Magic content, and still doing Magic content. Started going back to school for my master's, became a teacher, so it's been very busy over the last like 2-3 years of not casting StarCraft. But I got super lucky that a DC event took place this year, which was the Psystorm Gaming Cup number 6 in the summer. For those that missed it, I did a recap video, which at the end of this, there will be one posted up. I don't know what side it's going to be on, but you can check that out, since it was awesome being able to get back and casting with Tempo again. Penguin was there as well and helping with the coverage, and it was awesome to get back into the scene that way. And Joe, who helped kind of run the event at Cheeseadelphia, was also running the Psystorm Cup, and I was talking with him about it and said, hey, I really want to be able to be involved. I know that Cheeseadelphia is coming to DC. Please let me be involved. I want to get back out there doing coverage and stuff like that. So it was awesome to be able to work on Cheeseadelphia, on Psystorm Cup, and it felt like I was coming home to the StarCraft scene by being able to do DC-based events again, because I've been covering DC lands since Wings of Liberty and kind of getting through it, and like so much history and so many good players out on the East Coast. So it's awesome that we can have these kind of grassroots type events, if you will, that kind of is designed for those players that are trying to kind of prove themselves that, hey, we've got what it takes to play against the best, right? M. Canning taking out Neeb, Future being able to take out Special, being able to take out Masa, and being able to win the finals against Puck was a big deal. Like, this is awesome that we can have these proving grounds where these new players can come and show their skills in that, like, offline event before it just goes right into like a WCS event. So definitely cool to be able to bring that sort of coverage to you guys. And, you know, big shout out to all the people that watched the coverage and enjoyed my casting. You know, there's people on Reddit that were posting about it, and people in the chat and stuff like that. You know, very, very thankful that you guys like the content that I was able to kind of bring to you guys, and like the chemistry that I had when I was casting. So it means a lot. But, you know, I do also want to say big shout out to everybody that helped me come back into the scene and allowed me to be able to do the coverage for these events, because it's very rare that people, hi Malcolm, very rare that people will retire, if you will, or step away and then come back, right? It's not something, but I can't stay away from StarCraft 2, so there was definitely going to be a big push for me to try to get further into the scene and continuing with coverage and bringing you guys more content in 2019. So again, thanks so much for all the support. If you guys like this stuff, you know, you can be able to see all the other content and stuff that I'm producing. You know, I've got links down below and everything like that, so you can see some of the other stuff that I'm doing. Hi, Malcolm. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, I guess, this recap episode. Thanks again for tuning in and watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next game.